a bit intimate there, aren't we? Here's one for you, boys.
Go on then.
Starter or dessert? What are we saying?
Oh, do you know what? I'm going to go with starter. Purely because 9 times out of 10 I'll go home and have tea and biscuits anyway. And I think starters, you've got so much more choice. Mushrooms on toast. Chicken skewers. Cheesy dippers.
Mushroom on toast.
Creamy mushrooms on toast. What's the word? Yeah, creamy garlic mushrooms on ciabatta.
Jesus.
Do you know what I mean? It doesn't have it in every
like
restaurant.
a nice fucking thick slab of
Oh, you got it,
ciabatta
yeah.
or sourdough, like.
Yeah, halloumi, hummus. So starter for me. What are you getting, Sauce?
Well, back in the day, big dessert bloke. Well, no, I'm lying. Back in the day, it was both. But I think as I've got a bit older nowadays, like it'd be a starter, yeah. But then none of you are shitty fucking posh starters. Like, I want some chicken. I want some southern fried chicken.
Some chicken dippers.
The plain of the bed,
Chicken
don't it?
dip.
Just
Ah.
fucking give me some dippers and red sauce and I'm happy. Like.
If I was having an Indian back home, I'd have a nice tandoori starter.
Oh, nice.
Oh, you want to have a bhaji?
What's the tandoori? The one, the red. Fucker?
Yeah, it's off. You can get it on or off a bone. It's like a red fucker. It's nice. But yeah, because what's the alternative? What's the option for dessert in an Indian back home? Them fucking penguin ice creams, isn't it?
Mint chocolate, isn't it? A little free mint chocolate square.
Oh, them penguin ice creams, man.
Yeah.
They're wild.
Where's that from? What Indian are you going to?
Oh, India or something like that. They'd fucking give you
Yeah,
one.
they're just standard.
Is it? Yeah, them
The
spikes.
plastic penguin with a spiky ear.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, absolutely shocking serving of ice cream in it, but
I was thinking of the actual penguin chocolate bar.
Enough ice cream to feed a fucking small ant. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. Look.
Any
pretty.
preference, Reece? You starter, dessert, Grant? No, you don't.
For me, it
not fast?
depends, but depends how hungry I am. If I'm starving, I'm having starter. I'll
Yeah.
sacrifice a dessert.
Yeah, fair.
But chances are I'm getting a yochi after anyway, so yeah,
We'll definitely be on a yochi after this.
100%. It's only up there as well, isn't it?
Yeah, and for those that don't know what a yochi is, it's changed our life for the worse. It's like a frozen yogurt, not ice cream. It's frozen yogurt, and then you choose as many toppings, whatever toppings you want.
Jim,
Paid by the week.
I've never seen anyone have so little yogurt as you, but it's like one little fucking turd of yogurt, like that, and then he just fills it up with fudge brownie and.
Yeah, 'cause I'm going there for the expensive stuff, the good stuff. You don't want to fill it up just on ice cream. Sorry, yogurt.
Yogurt's nicer if you get the right one. Cookies and cream for me.
nah, salty
caramel.
Salty caramel.
Well, you have a bit of both. That's the joy. You can mix and match. Like you are in charge, and I think that's why. But it's marketed at 16-year-old girls, to be fair, and we're just bumping the average age up substantially.
just working on it.
Give it half an hour, we'll see the queue forming down here now anyway.
Yeah, we may as well we will be in the queue at some stage.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Takes a fucking piss.
Because we are in South Perth, in case you haven't noticed, we are in South Perth. There's a new yochi just opened up down there.
Oh, it's a good shout.
Should we talk about the backdrop?
We haven't even touched on that, have we?
No,
Well, no,
it's a bit different, isn't it?
So yeah,
This is not a green screen.
no, this isn't our usual filming location,
No.
is it? But
Pretty close to the house, though. What are we, like 4-minute drive, if that?
it's that, right?
Yeah.
So in the background is Perth, for those that don't know, and some lovely cars passing all the time, some nice apartments behind us, but it's a great spot. And
Someone
hopefully,
with a really big piece of equipment is about to rev his engine.
Yeah, we got some
Nice one,
we got some runners, some cyclists, some fucking loud barking dogs, which we hope shut up for the duration of the show, but we can't.
And a lot of flying ants. By the looks, we have probably set up on an ant's nest, I'd imagine, boys.
Do you know what? Boys?
Yeah, there's a couple.
I'm not getting used to being looked at by people as they walk past. And don't get me wrong, I don't blame them. If I was them, I'd do exactly the fucking same. But it's taking a bit getting used to.
yeah, it comes with the job, doesn't it? But I mean,
Yeah.
great location. If the Perth population haven't been here yet, I highly think you have. But if you
A lot of
haven't,
them haven't,
yeah,
but like, you know,
Do you
like
reckon?
the coastal lot, like all the ones up in Scarborough and
Yeah.
Trig, North Beach, they don't venture south of the river.
Ah,
So, you're south of the river? Well, look at this. Like,
you need to get down here, especially at night.
It's as good as it gets, isn't it? Let's be honest.
Yeah.
That backdrop is a bollocks.
New Year's Eve is good as well with the fireworks just behind. Lovely little spot, to be fair. But yeah, we thought we'd mix it up. So apologies if you're listening just on the Spotify and Apple, but YouTube, you're in for a treat. A nice little sunset.
if you're going to watch one, it's probably this one in there, because there's a bit to look at.
Yeah,
Like.
I think I'll watch this one.
I don't normally watch them, do?
Unfortunately, I'm more of a listener.
Are you?
I do listen,
Oh, you get more out of watching it, but
but I will start watching.
bit of context when you watch a video.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, I think I come across better on the video. I don't look better, but I come across better.
That makes sense.
Right, before we get into it, I heard something on a podcast the other day, boys. I think it was Modern Wisdom, and they were talking about agency and being productive.
Oh
So
yeah.
apparently, to identify the highest agency person in your life, this is a good way of doing it.
Right.
So my scenario for you is, you wake up in a foreign prison, in the middle of butt fuck nowhere.
You've been close to that, haven't you, in Portugal? That
Yeah,
was
that
close.
was-
Been out of a couple of them now, Charles.
I have, and I've dropped the soap as well.
Ooh. Explains why you walk so funny. And so basically you wake up in this foreign prison and you're given a phone
Right.
and you're allowed to make one phone call to a person of your choice.
Someone you know, I'm guessing, is it?
Someone you know, well,
Not like the president or prime minister or whatever.
yeah, but
Always someone you
he's
know.
just going to go, who the fuck are you, and hang up, and he's
Yeah,
no
all right.
choice.
Haven't you got a duty, okay?
But you got a lovely collection of Aussies above your
Oh, I'm waiting for set of camp now on my neck.
Have you?
Oh, there's one.
Hell, it's a locust on the
There's-
back of him, there.
It's not a locust, but it's a flying ant. We have set up on an ant's nest.
Jesus fucking. Something out. Have you seen the mummy when he opens his mouth and all the shit comes out? It's like that. But it's still on you. I would flick it off. I don't know if he bites. So
Just flick, it's a flying ant, but just
But I
give him a
can't
flick
see,
with
I
it.
can't see.
There's two of them. I think they're bumming.
What are you bumming
Not
for?
anymore. James, you make a lovely mattress, but where were we anyway? So yeah, you're in a foreign prison. You're given a phone. You can make one phone call to a person of your choice to help you get out.
Yeah, yeah.
Who you calling and why?
I think I'd give Tash a go. I think Tash is a safe option. But then everyone else I know is pretty slow replying. But I reckon the most efficient would be our rugby coach, Darren. I know it's a bit of a rogue shout, but he gets shit done, and he's pretty swift with the responses.
Mm.
And I reckon he knows a few people, or he knows what to say, he knows how to persuade people. Just a bit of a rogue shout, but I reckon he's my top of the list.
There's a bit of Liam Neeson about him as well. Like, he will, if you asked to, I reckon he would find you and he would kill you. Like.
Yeah.
But then
Yeah.
in my scenario, I don't know, probably one less selection headache for him, so he might just leave me here, I reckon. What about you, Toss? You got anyone springs to mind?
Well-
You ring Mel?
Nah, to be fair, you asked me earlier, and obviously, Mel, my mother, best woman on the earth, but would be worse than useless in a panic situation like that. If I was in El Salvador and she had to be my one and only phone call, I am fucked.
In what way? Was she wouldn't answer, or she just
It would,
know?
it would just be it would just be a mental conversation. I'd be like, right, Mum, I need you to listen to me carefully about. And she'd start talking to me like, I'm on holidays. Oh, what's the weather like, love? I'd be like, Mum, listen to me. I am in a spot of bother by her. I need to get it sorted. Oh, leave it with me, love. No. You need to be understanding the severity of the situation, mate. And she wouldn't grasp it. So you asked me this earlier, and I had a chance to have a little think. I'd probably go with somebody like Shay the Penguin.
Shay the Penguin.
I reckon if I called Shay
You're
the
going to have
Penguin...
to tell the viewers and listeners who Shay the Penguin is.
And why he's
Bit of
called the
context.
Penguin.
Well, yeah, he don't like being called the Penguin. So Shay, if you are listening, I do apologise. I know it's not the story you like, but you can blame Towie for that. But basically, basically one of the boys said he looks like a penguin, and
Like, I don't know, like a penguin or like the penguin from the DC?
well, I think the penguin from DC, like,
Mm.
that's a bit of hush, but there's a resemblance there. But he's an absolute legend, so I'm not slating the boy. Fucking very good mate. A lot of time for him, and I reckon, yeah, I mean,
Looks like a penguin, though.
I can imagine he wouldn't stop talking until he gets the job done.
well, that's
He'd
the thing.
talk
Like,
his way up.
he would ring the El Salvador
Yeah.
embassy or whatever.
Listen here now, yeah.
And
and
like,
you just go for it.
no, my mate is in here, and he needs to come out, and he would get the job done. So Shay,
Right.
obviously, apologies for the penguin, but yeah, hope we take the compliment as it was meant. It would be my shout.
I think you're fucked now. You've called him the penguin. You've outed him in front of all the millions of
I
listeners.
know you don't like me saying this word, but if he does listen to it or watch the podcast, he's gonna fucking text me and call me a cunt.
Keep bowing out.
He means well. Oh, boys, I can't believe the swarm. It's all above you as well, Jim.
Christ.
Look at that, like.
Oh, it's a new aftershave I got on in it. The
What's
Oda
the matter with them?
parfum.
Like, they're going fucking mental. You. Catnip for flying ants.
You got anything on you?
What do you mean cheeky so-and-so? Is it brand new? Oh, no, I don't think I can put it on, actually. Forgot to put it on.
I got some on. Smell me, but
Yeah.
he copies me. See, same fragrance.
Not bad.
Yeah, of course. Go on, Emmy. Who's your go-to?
Mine's a bit of a rogue shout, and it's someone we've met out here, and he's a listener of the pod as well, and I think he'll be pleasantly surprised when he hears this, but I reckon it'll be Adam Marshall. Marshy.
Yeah, okay, that's a nice shout.
Because
I like
like
that.
Marshy's one of these people, right?
Just fuck, yeah.
He just knows stuff about everything, doesn't he? Like he's just hands on. He's a mechanic. He can do this. He can do that. He can put up a fucking IKEA bookshelf in about 10 minutes. He'll change oil in your car for you, and
Yeah,
it's just like all these wild things. Oh, I'll have a look at that for you, mate.
yeah.
And he can sort it. So
He's well experienced, he's well travelled. I think he's
Well
been in a lot of
connected.
situations.
Well connected.
Yeah, he knows people.
Mm.
And I think, he knows how to talk to people as well. He's done a lot of travelling, as I said. So he'd know where to start.
He's resourceful, isn't he?
Yeah.
Watch it, you got your hand over your mic
Oh,
there,
right.
but
Just
back
can't win.
Back to square one, there, me. But no, yeah, Marsh. I reckon he'd. It depends how much you like me, to be fair. But I reckon he'd have a good go. Like having a getting an obble on the having a little job to do, like.
Oh yeah, you'd have to give him a bit of money on the side. Like you probably wouldn't do it for free.
We can have a pack of hobnobs for first.
Yeah, half a pack of hobnobs.
Speaking of, can I have one? Or?
Do you want a hobnob?
Yeah, crack
I'll have a hobnob. If you haven't finished them all off by now, but
I don't know if I've had one yet. There's half a pack on, but thank you, bud.
you know the wild thing about hobnobs, boys. Have you ever thrown one?
No.
I remember you telling me this. They're like a frisbee, a bit better.
It's like a fucking Aerobie Pro, but you've never seen anything like it. I don't know so much about the chocolate ones, right? But the normal hobnobs, I think we used to buy them on the way home from school, and I remember buying a pack. One of the boys bought a pack, and I was like, "Oh, chuck me one of them there." And one of the boys was about 40 meters in front. And I've just fucking launched it like that, and just woof. Just and they just stay level, like.
Yeah, it's got a good bit of weight to it because a rich tea would be too light.
Oh, that's going nowhere. Yeah.
But one of these.
And that's doing some damage as well. If that connects you, that's a potential decapitation.
I like that. Be good in a zombie apocalypse.
Or?
No, a few hobnobs in a zombie apocalypse.
Hey, you'd be sound like you'd be Shaun of the Dead.
I wouldn't be fucking.
I'm gonna have a coughing fit by now.
Oh, Sean.
Brilliant. Let's cut all this out.
Yeah. If he does choose to leave out in the edit, just want the listeners to know that's what I get woken up by every morning.
Sorry, man.
Toothbrush. 6 inches deep on a toothbrush.
This is a terrible idea. Fuck. I'm crying. Are you eating our salad?
I was going to bring that up later. Right? Should we do that?
You right, Tash? You move in soon? Are you happy?
No. How's the video going? Is it going right?
Cheese and rice.
You might decide to do the best thing.
I trust you. So before we kick into the actual main part of the show, because I'm not exactly sure what we're calling or we're titling this episode, should we tell the listeners about last night?
Go on then.
Oh, we had a good.
Are you saying that as if something happened between me and you, like?
Well, because I mean, depending on so this is all going to be a bit tongue in cheek.
Sauce finally declared his love to me last night.
Yeah,
And I wasn't quite on the same page.
It won't be the first person I've done it to, but so don't worry.
It won't be the last.
No, definitely won't be the last.
What was last night then? Where did you go?
Well, so obviously went to watch you boys play rugby. Enjoyable day, both good result of the peer review. Then we had Duke de Mont in Cottesloe Beach, so it was a lovely little beach event. Good setup. It was a bit average, but the night was good. Enjoyed myself. I was ready to call a night about 10 o'clock, but me and him ended up kicking on the Frio, little bar called Honky Tonk.
Great spot.
Good there.
Yeah.
Country music. Was it
Mental, but they're all
dancing and that, and line dancing?
Yeah.
They take it serious.
Cowboy hats on.
Yeah.
Good little night. Like, went on a bit further. I don't think me and him got into 3:30, but the night took a bit of a, I'd say bad turn. It just took a fucking interesting turn. Me and him spent an hour and a half in Zambrero.
Why? Well, you eating the whole time? Or you
Well,
just...
this is big on my next point. So Reece, he showed, I wouldn't say true colours. I'd say he had a blip. I said I was exposed to a side of Reece yesterday that I didn't know he had in his locker. I've been quite trusting. He's definitely a best mate. And yesterday I felt a little bit let down. Should we say?
What, he ate your Zambero?
Nah,
Someone else, funny story actually. Someone else actually ate sauces Zambrero.
Aye. But before, do you know what he did? And this isn't a euphemism. He fingered my burrito. Like, don't take it out of context because it's not something to be taken. He literally, I was sat there in my burrito cool down because something else had happened in the night. I was a bit pissed off, a little bit irate with Reece, but we won't go into that. There's no need to. I'm sat there just allowing my burrito to cool down. Next, I just see him go.
No. I just very firmly just poked there because you were letting it sit there.
Just let it cool, why? Get a nice
You weren't.
temperature. No, I probably had my head in my arse tonight for some reason. But anyway, yeah, so he fingers my burrito. And then he starts to put fucking, like, the tissue dispenser on top of my burrito. And then he balances his blue Gatorade on top of my burrito.
What are you doing at this point? You just sat there
Jenga, like,
watching.
I'm just sat there and it's like, the fuck you doing? Like, and he's here fucking recording or whatever.
Said to do, I think. Jim.
I did see the video. It was quite good. But why didn't you stop it?
Thanks, man.
Oh, because I don't know, to be honest. And then that was first half an hour, and then the second hour, then we were about to leave. And basically, I ended up trying salad for the first time in my life.
What, like lettuce? What do you
For
like?
an hour.
Like, but yeah, I ended up trying a bit of a burrito bowl, which had the full fucking works, all your sweet corn, your lettuce, your fucking white mayo shite, all the shit on top of it. Like, I had a spoonful of it, and it was harrowing. Like, it was genuinely harrowing.
I don't know if I'm more.
I'm just laughing at all these flying ants landing on you. Like, there's another one there.
I don't know if I'm more impressed.
Me.
You've gone all your life without having a salad,
I know
or you
it
finally
is.
had a salad.
Oh,
I
boy,
don't
look
know
at this.
what's-
Like,
This is fucking, isn't it?
fucking hell.
Do you know what generally brought a tear to my eye?
Well, eating salad
The
brought
salad.
a tear to your eyes.
My
He
right
cried,
eye,
man. I
my right
witnessed him
eye
cry.
water, and I was like, "This is fucking unpleasant." I eat fruit and veg. So before anybody jumps on their eye horse and says, "Oh, your diet's this and that," eating fruit and veg is fine. Salad is fucking horrible. I don't care what you tell me.
We need to give you a good salad.
There's
Not
no
a
such thing.
sweaty
There's no
salad.
such thing.
If you have a burrito though, it's all the combination of everything in there that makes it so
Yeah.
good.
No one's ever
He
gone.
can't say anything, mine, can he, Tash, James? Because he deconstructs it, doesn't he?
James would eat like sauce.
He would eat like sauce.
Respect that, but
Oh. What have you got to say to that?
Stand your ground. Eat what you want.
Simple. Gets the job done.
But what's
He
it?
was inspired by sausage chicken rolls, so went out and bought
Never.
chicken rolls.
What's it? Chicken, cheese, and ketchup.
Oh, yeah.
Rotisserie chicken,
Oh,
bit of
it's
cheese,
nice.
bit of ketchup. I went mayonnaise. And I did put a lettuce leaf in it.
If
Make it good
anybody,
feel.
hasn't,
He's
I
smooth.
suggest buying a full rotisserie chicken and just try the meat on the thigh. The thigh meat you get off a rotisserie chicken from a shop is fucking sensational. Not much of it, but it's fucking good shit.
They're pumping it with some good stuff because it
Oh.
just goes down well.
And like, I don't even mind that you get a little. I wasn't a big fan of stuffing, but you get a nice little stuffing flavour because I think they stuff the inside of the chicken
Right up his ass, like.
right up it. They violate the
Right,
chicken
you,
with a
but-
bit of fucking
up you.
sage and onion. But
He's not being violated if he's dead, but don't worry, he's not feeling
oh,
that.
it's even worse, isn't it?
So that was the
Oh,
crux
yeah.
of last night then. That's
Right.
what took a turn. Was Reese just fingered his Zambero and
Reece
you ate the
fingered,
salad?
yeah, he fingered my burrito. I had the salad, and then we eventually got home at 3:30, and there's a big fucking train of fucking flying ants trying to fucking molest me.
Oh.
You just flicked through your other hand, you beauty.
Yeah, right. And that's the Zambero story, and I got fucking chocolate on my Guinness top.
He's left a few details out there, but I think we need to delve
We
any
don't
deeper
do we
into
now.
that.
We'll,
That's fine.
let's leave something to the imagination there.
Yeah.
Right.
We weren't alone, should we say?
Oh,
But that's fine.
yeah, by the way.
Your boys been up to anything else this week? Any other news?
No, since I last seen you, but no.
No.
What happened today? We had a walk, didn't we, this morning? My first walk.
Sunday strolls,
Sunday stroll, yeah.
You were absent this morning, Jim. What was that about?
Yeah, sorry.
Lazy twat.
No, spending a bit of time with the better half, I think. And you didn't need me. You had Sauce stepping
She's
in.
allowed to come.
She didn't want to
For the
come.
benefit of the tape, Tash just said she didn't want to come.
So, well,
We
that's
are deeply
basically...
offended there, Tash.
Yeah. So, just for the listeners, basically what Ali's saying is Jamie's probably not going to turn up to any more walks now because she's laid the law.
No,
Sorry.
because if I come on the walk and then if we did this today, I wouldn't have seen Tash. So he's all about a balanced lifestyle, you know, fitting it all in.
I forgot to work away in a week, didn't I?
But it was a good weekend for sport when we had a good win, first league game of the season.
Michael,
good win there. And shout out to Pontypridd as well. They won the cup final in the Millennium. Principality.
Did Pud get on?
He did get on. I seen he had a nice little carry at one point.
Nice one, Pud.
Scrums went up. So scrums went well. So yeah, a couple of listeners in that team. So shout out to them. They've done well. I'm sure they're still on the piss now. In
Love that, like.
Spoons or Skinny Dog.
100% they'll still be going, aye.
And then sport for you. I suppose you got Arsenal this week. Bit of it up late in for the Champions League.
Yeah, so we know Sunday today. Oh, touch on that as well. What's this, episode 10? This is only the second time we recorded on a Sunday?
Yep, third time.
Third time, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but our Gunners are in action Wednesday morning, so I'll be up nice and early. Probably set the alarm for 10 to 3. Yeah, hopefully they can fucking pull off a miracle, and if they do,
Yeah.
I will be fucking quite a happy boy.
Do you miss
Was it Real
watching
Madrid?
Yeah, Madrid, first leg of
Madrid.
Champions League. I'm not optimistic. I'm hopeful, which is optimistic, so I'm talking shit. But I would, yeah, you know, if it happens, it's a miracle.
Because you used to watch them quite a lot back home, didn't you? You used
Yeah.
to go to their games a lot.
Well, funny enough, I think I think he touched on that one time. I got caught on camera. West Brom away.
Brilliant.
How can they find you out of the entire crowd? They found you and
Well,
Well,
I just found the most miserable looking bloke in the stadium.
I was
It
very
him.
disgruntled. I mean, no disrespect. I doubt there's many Baggies fans listening, but West Brom is shit. And, like, alright, we weren't great at the time. But I went up to the Hawthorns. Boys were 3-0 down.
What time of year was this?
It was when the Six Nations were on.
So
So,
it was like Feb, March.
Feb, March.
It was cold and shit then.
Yeah, well, obviously, we kicked on because one of the boys in Union Birmingham at the time, so it was there. You killed 2 birds with 1 stone. I went up to watch again as in the Hawthorns and then straight to Birmingham for a night out. And I was fucking faced like a slapped ass. Like 92nd minute in Sky Sports News, Sky Sports. My fashion sense weren't brilliant back in the day. I didn't quite
Much
have
better now.
back in the day.
the black. Whoa, no.
What about today?
There we go. I didn't see that one coming. No, so I went for the old. I used to go for the old Arsenal shirt over the hoodie.
Are you one of those? Yeah.
Oh.
I got to display the badge. You got to,
Yeah, you got to get the badge in, haven't you?
Got to get the badge in. But I used to. It was like a blue hoodie, red Gunners top, and basically the way the camera angle was distorted, I looked like fucking Megamind.
Have you got a photo or video?
I
of that
will
on it?
find a photo. Yeah, I mean, I don't particularly want to see the light today, but I ain't got a choice really if I
I
find a
got no
photo.
chance, but yeah.
All you got to do is text the chat and one of the boys will have it. But yeah, I'm just stood in the crowd, face like an absolute slapped ass, 3-1 down at the Hawthorns.
I need to see that. I want to see that. But hopefully they'll get a good result for you because you're waking up very early.
Yeah, if they do
This
get a good
week.
result, you are going to get up early for work as well.
Thank goodness you brought earplugs back for the mines for us.
I got to give you one.
Appreciate that.
But no, that was pretty much it for the sport, really.
Yeah.
And then I'll obviously give it back to our host. Do you want to tell the listeners what the topic is for today?
What is the topic? It's just a bit of a roundup in here for the first 10 episodes. Do you think we'd make it to 10, boys?
I was hopeful, but I didn't know how it was going to go. I didn't
think it'd go as it's gone. The real positive feedback we've had. I thought it would just be our friends listening, a handful of people tuning in. But to get into the hundreds and then a few videos getting into the thousands.
Well,
It's all right.
I'm only
It's pretty
40
wild.
episodes off the fucking full kit, didn't I?
Yeah.
Oh, you did say that, didn't you?
That's going to... I wouldn't say it's going to dent my brand image, because I don't think I could go any worse, but it's not going to fucking reflect too clever, is it?
Yeah, I don't think you got much to lose.
I didn't know you had a brand image either,
No.
but yeah, I appreciate that. That'd be good.
What's the brand called? Sausage.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
Pascal Sausage. Like.
Put a little fucking accent on top of one of the E's in sausage. And is there one? How many E's in
I think
sausage?
it's just an E on the end. Sausage.
Sausage.
Yeah.
But no, I'm enjoying it. Still enjoying it. Still enjoying Perth. Anything come to mind that you've enjoyed so far about Perth? Anything sticking out that we haven't discussed?
Well, we've already discussed this, but for me, like, you come for a walk down here, the morning's class, but like, we're not far off sunset now, and it's just uplifting there.
Yeah.
Like, it's just makes you feel better straight away, and all the shit you were worried about, you're just like, nah, it's not that bad.
No, I agree. I think a little for me actually, as I started taking the old public transport to work, and apart from the smells, the train is actually very efficient. And I've been on the
Train's
bus a few
class.
times. Train's class, bus is class.
Compared to back home, but the train is never late,
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
right.
Sometimes it's early, which is a bit annoying. But
especially for me.
I've had good experiences so far. What do you reckon? Have you been on the bus much, Ross? Or?
Right. Sorry, boys. Well, I've got to cut off there. There's a bloke looking like a right helmet on a scooter, looking at us as if we're the ones that's gone off. Like,
Someone's old man there. Like,
I know, it's like fair
Someone's
enough.
son.
Don't get me wrong. If I was walking past, I'd have a look at the 3 pricks sat on a sofa, but I wouldn't be fucking on my high horse if I was riding a fucking scooter.
it's like that bloke earlier in there. Do you see him with the fucking? He had like a running backpack on with 2 water bottles in it, like straws.
2025, man. You got to have the glasses on.
Shocking, but honestly,
0.5 filming. But a scooter, though, I used to get a scooter to work. It was brilliant. I used to ride down here. Only had 2 accidents. Well, you can't fault an electric scooter.
you had PTSD after that one, didn't you?
Yeah, I was very slow on the corner in after that disaster.
They can pick up a bit of speed, man. 20, 25 k's.
Oh, I got 28 on me.
28.
Yeah, the
That
corner
came in
quite
like-
fast. Where I slipped, come off, ripped my jeans, my work trousers.
Oh,
I was lying on my back, almost passed out, and some woman got out of the car and ran over and tried helping me. Really appreciated that, but
That's nice, yeah.
yeah, after that I could never ride it like Sean White. I wasn't as good, wasn't as confident.
like, oh, sure.
Sean White, the
Sean White,
snowboarder.
snowboarder.
What's that got to do with riding a scooter?
I
Like?
was on taking the corners like I was snowboarding on SSX3, you know.
No, fair.
Fair enough.
Appreciate the reference.
I used to, but yeah, back in the day, I used to get public transport till we had the the Maserati, and yeah, like when I used to go to work, it would be like bus, train, bus, and the buses are a bit shit. I'll be honest. It depends what route you're on, I think, but they can be a bit hit and miss.
Oh, you get some
Few
space
characters
cadets
on there. Oh.
Yeah, a couple of people jump on a buses. They're away with the fairies, like
Yeah,
shouting the odds.
yeah, you gotta have
High on
noise
the spice
cancelling
of life,
headphones.
There goes the mark.
Yeah.
Perth, I think I've ever felt unsafe in Perth. Right, but there's some absolute fucking beauties here. Innit?
Oh, there's,
Do you reckon, yeah?
there's
Oh.
I haven't come across too many.
There's a couple there now, I think. That's harsh.
yeah.
But
Good job with camera, can't.
yeah, nah. But
Tell me about your bus. The reason I'm fucking bringing up this, but I'm trying to pull it out of you, but I know you got a decent story about being on a public transport.
Yeah, well, obviously, Reese will probably continually touch on the fact I'm a fucking circus of a bloke and I lose a lot of shit, and I lose fucking AirPods, phone, wallet, keys like it's no tomorrow. But the one day, and I can't excuse it, basically I had quite a bit of stuff in my pockets and I got fed up of having full pockets. So I thought, for the bus journey, I had no fucker sat next to me. I thought I'll empty the contents of my pocket and I'll put it on the seat next to me.
Oh,
Now, it's all well and good doing that, providing you remember to take everything with you.
yeah, it's
Obviously,
risky.
me being me, I didn't. And I got off the bus, went to do a bit of shopping. And then I went to pay for something. I was like, oh, it's a fucking wallet. Realised I left it on the bus. They had a go, but they weren't very helpful to the fucking transport. There's not much you can do. Somebody took it off or whatever. The police,
you had an air tag on it as well.
I had an air tag in my wallet at the time because my mother, fair play to her, she knew I was hopeless and she bought me a few air
Great
tags
gift.
before I came over here.
Yeah.
But obviously, lost my wallet, whatever, went home, called the police, got a bit of an idea where he was, looked on the air tag, found the location. So I said Ali was over there at the time, Ali Carter, a good friend of the show. I said, I'll do me a favour, but I didn't have a car. I said, can you drop me down to Fremantle? My wallet's been showing like active, it's pinged here.
Right.
I'll just go and get it back. Like,
Yeah.
Just turn up, have a chat with somebody. Hiya, but yeah, got my wallet. I'm sure it was accidental. I'll just have it back if I can. It was about $250 cash in it at the time as well, because I had cash from work for like your money for dinner or whatever. Anyway, turned up to this housing estate in Frio, and I'm not gonna. It wasn't a welcoming estate, shall we say?
Right.
It had the look of, I'm in trouble there.
Housing estate or like block of flats?
Block of flats, more than housing estate. Housing estate's an extreme exaggeration. It was a shithole, to be honest. But yeah, so I turned up now to these block of flats. You had the standard graffiti. No gardening. Fucking Mary would have had a heart attack. Like she
You're on your own at this point, you. So,
So I said, I'll stay in the car. But
Oh,
I
you
said,
stayed in the car,
I
right,
got
yeah.
it, but don't worry. Anyway, so I start going through these flats now, and I get as close to where I can on the phone where it's showing the wallet is. And it's at that point I give Ali a quick ring. I'm like, I tell you what, I don't fancy running up the stage, just give me a hand, whatever. He's like, why is that? I said, it's a bit suspect, this is. So I managed to get it to this door in this block of flats. And I've opened the fly net, because the fly net was like blacked out. And I open a fly net, and on the front door, in red spray paint, was "Dead dogs don't bark." And it was at that point I decided to just take the L on the chin, and I just fucking let him keep it.
Oh, you didn't knock the door? You didn't
I
try?
did
You
not
thought,
know.
nah, not today.
I looked at that. I said, "What do you reckon?" But he was like, "Yeah, probably take that on a chin." And I was like, "Yeah, live to fight another day, but." And that's it's a bit of a public transport story, a bit of a me being a forgetful twat story as well. So
Have you still got it? The air tag on it? Can you see where it is now?
possibly,
I wonder what he's doing. What he's up to these days.
He would have a look, but he's lost his phone, so he can't check.
yeah. No, that was that story too. Anyway,
No, I enjoyed that one, to be
That's
fair.
great.
But luckily for me, public transport so far has gone well.
The ferry by here is class as well, isn't it?
Oh, cheap as chips.
Off just there, you might be able to see it in the background, but yeah, it takes about 10 minutes and you're over the other side. Like, what was it, like $2?
yeah.
Sometimes it's free as well. Certain times of the year it's
On
free.
Sunday it's free, I think.
Is it?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
We'll get over there now.
Sound.
Yeah, well, looking back at the first 9 episodes we've done, boys. Like you said, Jim, it's been pleasantly surprising, isn't it? How well received the pod's been, and we've had some constructive criticism as well. We'll start with that. So, first up was Sauce being too quiet, then he was too loud, then I was too quiet. What else? We have the trotter up on the sofa.
Yeah, I remember being personally attacked for my birthmark. That lives in the memory.
But touching on the feet though, I was having a browse on the YouTube comments earlier in the week. And one of them, I didn't recognise the YouTube handle, but essentially they were offering to pay for feet photos with no socks on, weren't they?
The best.
He said I'd subscribe to a Patreon where the socks come off. So sauce, it could be a little market there for you, but
Boys, I'm not being funny. If there's money in it, I'd show my feet. I'd happily rub my feet on your feet.
so my days. Like,
Like,
it's getting a bit weird now, but I'm not getting involved.
we need to talk serious numeration by here. Like, I'm not fucking.
What's your number then?
Someone said to me, put $2,000 in my arse pocket for me to get my trotters and sort of have a foot fight with you.
For $2,000?
Just James just tickle the birthmark.
Oh, no, because that would be fucking. That's borderline fucking.
Is it hairy as well, that birthmark?
Nah, it's not hairy, it's just fucking horrible to look at.
Oh. It is your niche though. You can stand out on OnlyFans, eh?
Yeah.
What?
But that's how people are going to know it's you, though. That's the only thing. If you're trying to conceal your identity, they're going to. There's that
I'd be
birthmark.
honest with you, but I think if I'm fucking making money off my feet, the self-respect and pride, whatever, I think that's long gone out the window. Makes no difference if people know it's me or not. Like,
I don't know, it's you though, because it's only your foot.
yeah, but then what did you say? Like, what did you say something along the lines of if somebody offered you 500 quid, you'd stick your feet in gravy?
Yeah, 100%.
And then sauce lick it off after.
Oh, fuck me.
That's another 500.
Oh. No, I mean, I need to have my hand on about fucking 50 to 100 grand as well. But
You're
Suck-
nuts, bro.
Just suck gravy off James's big toe. Like.
yeah, because
Ah,
it's not happening. Why is this coming up? I don't know.
But if they're listening, chuck us a DM.
it's taking a turn for the worse. Just
Yeah, give us a
I mean,
number.
Obviously, I've had to set my store up quite high if this person is listening, just to present the right impression. But DM us or whatever, and we can negotiate the price.
But then we've had a nice comment. Somebody like Mel left a lovely comment too, so I was very proud of how you're
Yeah,
going.
load of kisses. Oh, well done, Alex. We're very proud of you. You're doing brilliant.
Yeah, it was a nice
I think that's
touch.
what she'd say to you if you rang her when you were stuck in that prison as well. Just keep smiling, you'll be fine.
Yeah, in fact, no, you're not.
You're
Love.
beautiful.
not.
You're beautiful, Alex.
You're handsome. Yeah, but that don't mean fuck old me El Salvador, man. No, it does. It does. Yeah. I don't read the comments, to be honest. I try and not out of any, I'm not going out of my way to not read them as such. It's just I haven't really got the time, and
My guy's busy.
yeah, well, between the 84.
Busy grafting in
Yeah.
all senses of the word.
Oh, there it is. Started already now. What's this? To be fair, it's been taking
It's
half
taken-
an hour.
Taking 34 minutes.
34 minutes to try and trick me under the bus. To be fair, I reckon she's probably stopped listening by this point anyway. So, I think.
My work here is done.
Yeah, you've probably fucking. Well, hopefully, I'll be optimistic. But I don't read the comments. I don't know what comes up on it. Have we got any other comments you do notice?
There was one useful one from Louis Jenkins in relation to the hair loss we touched upon in the Man Problems episode.
Mm.
We had a few questions on how else people can improve their hair, and Louis Jenkins said about rubbing a wet lettuce on your head.
Rub a lettuce leaf on your head.
That's a lettuce leaf.
And then you rub it on James's foot, and then you've got to eat this sauce.
And you're $500 up.
How much for
Fucking
that?
hell, I'm arrested.
But I don't know the science behind now on rubbing a lettuce on your head.
I think he might be talking shit there to try and tuck us up and get us to.
I know they used to
get.
get the lettuce out in Bully's Barbers a couple of times. They used to do a few people with that one, yeah.
Slapping him with a lettuce.
Who's bully?
Easy with that
Bully's
football there now,
Barbers?
boys. Have you got to play here like.
Fucking kid, stop it, boys, man.
You're doing
my
my
head
head in.
Stop kicking a
Boys,
fucking ball.
man.
Um,
We're on a bit of 3-on-3 with them now, boys.
yeah, you have to get Tash in for a
If that comes in short, it's going in the river. I tell him now. Have it.
They look like footballers, mine.
I've said that on camera now.
Oh, there you go.
I will shut out if it comes to it. Like they got a massive. How long's the foreshore? About fucking 2 kilometres. And they got a
Oh,
big
for
football
sure.
there. Like
Oh, for sure, I like it. I like that. I like that.
well played.
Um,
Another comment that I had was off my sister. My sister's very critical. She had a go at me about. I said I was quite derogatory about people who buy a fucking 2-bed house in Llanari. I haven't got a problem with that. Like I said, it's your prerogative. It's not what I wanted to do. All right. I'm sorry, Louise, if I offended you. But the other one she pulled me up on was, remember I told a story about my old man and I said I poked a hole in the milk?
Oh, yeah.
It was actually an Actimel.
I remember them. They were great for the school lunchbox.
Yeah, good for your the good bacteria.
That's
in your
it.
gut.
Good back to you for the gut. What a load of tosh.
So yeah, I knew you would shake the Actimel.
That's it, yeah.
So I just fingered it like I did the sauces burrito.
What'd she say about it? How could she criticise that?
No, she just said he wasn't milk, he was acting.
Oh. Get it right, bud. Get it right.
Go in the river, get in the river, get in the river, get in the river. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry, that was harsh.
Do you know what? I don't feel at all that we own this part of the world, because we don't. I mean, we've just said our store, but we have got boys having a kick about there, and we got a family gathering 4 metres away.
That's right, man.
This is going to be song at some point, isn't it?
Totally oblivious to the rest of the world. It's alright, these are noise cancelling mics.
Alright.
They're very expensive, they're about $12, so we should be sound.
So, obviously, first 10 episodes in, Jim. What's your expectations for the next 10?
That's a good question. Bit more structure in terms of the topic.
We're fucking useless at planning, are we? Let's be honest.
Well, we just talk shit, don't we? I think if we get a bit of structure going, that might be good. Some more useful topics or facts so that people can learn. I think that might be nice.
Well, yeah, that's part of the balance of it. Like, I mean, I've quite enjoyed the less serious topics because it's easier, flows a little bit better. And I felt a little bit under pressure when we've talked about more serious topics because, sort of don't want to talk shit about things I'm not particularly qualified to, but I think we've sort of been well intentioned with it. So we can definitely improve on that going forward. But
Little side note, boys, the ball's gone in the river and I couldn't be happier about it.
is it actually?
Come on! Back to the net.
It's basics, isn't it? It's basics.
Hey, kid, off, get swimming, son. And laggy.
But another one.
You're on a serious stuff.
No.
I was filming on a Sunday be nice, and you can actually buy me a coffee for a change.
Yeah, to be fair to Jim, he has been shafted.
Sunday coffee club on every day of the week, bar Sunday, with no coffee.
Yeah, no one's been shafted as much as me, mind. And, I get on my high horse and I moan about it, but yeah, you've got to edit it all, got to make the reels, make the TikToks, make the captions.
I'm too busy cutting the grass, but I'm sorry.
What's your excuse, Sauce?
Well, yeah, I mean, I am
too busy on Hinge.
Oh, you know what I mean? I'm trying to build a life for myself over here, but I'm potentially trying to find a suitable partner. Like, you are fucking shafting me.
We're going to
Everyone
drone
enjoys
now.
the show in the background.
There's a drone coming above. Yeah, it's all going on.
I should have brought your drone down, Tash, eh?
Busy now, the one was when we got here, which is not really relevant.
Do you want to ask the boys behind as well, just to see if they can talk a bit louder? See if they want a mic, actually. I think we got a spare one there.
Should we bring him in?
Mind that, I
I don't know if you can see it on the camera. I reckon we should have a go at that, boys. That'll be fun.
Well,
that's- what do you call that?
A flight? No, foil.
Foil.
Foil surfing? Or foil? Just foil, I think.
Is that a drone or is that just a massive flying ant?
I
That was on your shoulder earlier, Jim.
Oh, I got too much going on here. I get whiplash all this turning around.
I'm getting, there's too many stimuli for me. I just love, anytime I see someone playing with a ball, I'm like, I want to join in. Like,
How long are we on? Do you want to round him off or?
Can I pet that dog? Only 40 minutes in, man.
What
What do you mean, fuck? What are you up to after this?
Yeah.
Busy, you bud?
No, well, I had about 5 hours sleep last night, so it'll be a nice early night for me tonight. There will be.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Touching up to anything, or?
Hello. Probably have a night in with Jill.
Yeah.
I can't really say that because my nan's name.
Who's Jill now? Farmer, eh?
Jill.
I've never heard that before. Never heard that term.
I-L-L.
Oh, yeah.
He clutching the straws there, isn't he?
Your hands are so small, aren't they?
Yeah.
Sorry. It's just wild, like.
Got a little bitch hands, haven't I?
Right, we've waffled here. We need a bit of content.
Oh, we're doing all right. I just get him. My head's gone, like. Yeah, next steps then. I think it's just be consistent, innit? Because I think all I can hear is a fucking drone. What's the stats? It's something like if you go past, is it 17 episodes? You're in the top 1% of podcasters.
Is it?
In terms of like consistency, yeah. Because so many podcasts, people have a go and then they give up.
They tail off.
17 might be pulled right out my arse, but it's not many. Like, so if we get another 7 or 8 in, we're in the top 1%, boys.
Yeah, if the demand is here and the listeners keep listening and wanting it, then I'm sure we can get to 17.
Yeah, we got some good topics coming up, don't we? I think. Well, and what we got coming up, we got X and dating. That's the two that are going to be in and around the near future.
I think people are going to enjoy the dating one because I'm sure you boys will have some stories, bit of advice.
It's the death of me, isn't it, really?
How I'm ever going to find a partner after I don't know, like, because I suppose we'll be very well qualified in what not to do, Charles.
Yeah, I mean, it'll be helpful. I mean, I'm not going to give too much of that episode away, but if there is any boys listening who are struggling with maybe dating, basically whatever I say, do the opposite, and you'll have half a chance. But yeah, we'll cover that in a later show.
Yeah. No, that'll be fun. X will be good.
X will be good. X will be a cracker. A couple of funny X there and there.
Yeah, a couple of crackers. Like, what the fuck was that? That was an X then, the way you just threw our ball. But no, I think we could make a little habit of coming down here. But obviously, I think at some stage it's going to draw a crowd of thousands. And at some stage the weather's going to turn as well. So probably won't get a lot of opportunity, because when are you next back now, Charles?
I'm next back in, well, I'll be flying back to, so Sunday, day of recording, I'll be flying back to work Thursday, and then I've got 2 weeks back in Perth for 4 weeks home. So I got 6 weeks off after my X-Wing, so
Nice.
we'll cram a few episodes in.
What's the plan when you're back home?
Well,
Much on?
Yeah, a few things up in the air, a few spinning plates.
What were we saying?
Well, I think I land on the 8th back in London, and then I got a mystery trip somewhere on May the 10th to the 14th, and then I got a little bit of a lull then, bit of time back home, not sure what's going to happen there.
Right.
And then I got a stag and a wedding in Spain to finish off before coming back out.
Christ, he's going to have some stories to come back on from it. If he comes back,
Yeah.
there's going to be some stories.
I could either come back happy or I could come back very sad. If I was a betting man, I'd say sad. Because things don't go my way.
Oh, don't get your victim t-shirt off now. Don't start all this fucking
No,
nonsense.
so it's all in my control, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, but it is. You can always control how you react.
But that's great that you got 6 weeks off.
Oh, I'm fucking looking forward to that.
Not many jobs in the world you can have that 6 weeks off so casually.
It is, like I said, we've touched on the minds being hard work and it's a mental battle, but it affords me to have 6 weeks off. I think my annual leave in my last job back home was 21 days. So I got 39 days off in 1 week. I can't really complain about that.
Like school holidays again, isn't it?
Yeah, and obviously 6 weeks without any pay is going to be shite. But
the thing is, you're very good at budgeting.
Shit off budgeting, yeah. Had the best paying job I ever had. We think I'm in a good position, but no.
Spend it all on red sauce and holidays.
So while we're on, I meant to ask earlier, boys, while we're on the topic of red sauce, who's winning in the sauce off? Remember you both ripped the labels off? Yeah.
Oh, there's no comparison, but he's finished
done it,
it.
is he?
He's
Yeah.
done it.
Do you know what?
He's already bought a new one.
I had some soft baps earlier.
Kylian and Mbappe.
Yeah, don't get out of the shed. I had some nice soft chicken baps earlier, and I was eating it thinking, fuck me, I'm using a lot of ketchup.
Even you were
I
thinking
was
half it was over. Like, when you get a bit of food around the mouth, it was that big. Like, I said, oh, Sarge, you got a little bit. He went, I know I'm hungover.
Yeah, it's
That's allowed then.
obviously, context being a comfort to my own home on hangover. A little bit of sauces here, I'll deal with it after I finished. If I was entertaining or whatever, then the sauce gets seen to straight away. But when I'm on hangover,
that's wild. But so you got sauce on your face and you leave it there because you're hungover.
Wait there now.
Dessert, innit?
Hang on, let's not
like a little comedian.
We taught you stay for fucking 20 seconds. I'm wolfing that fucking bat down, and I like so fucking. Yeah, he liked that one as well. But
either way,
right off my train of thought there, yeah.
Sauce is winning the sauce battle.
Yeah, so I know I'm always going to win in the sauce battle, to be honest. I think it's a weakness, isn't it? Really, might be an addiction.
You had the debate in San Mario last night, didn't you, with the friends we were with?
Yeah.
And it was just like, what were you saying about white? You were talking about white sauce again?
Yeah, white sauce is just shit. There's no tweets about it. White sauce is shit.
That's clean off, man.
I will tolerate every now and again you'll get a tidy garlic aioli or aioli or however you say it. But other than that, white sauce, apart from a carbonara or a creamy cheese sauce.
I'm not a big fan of carbonara.
You just listed 3 sauces there that you like, and you've only listed 1 red sauce.
Yeah.
So far,
Yeah.
All right.
White's winning.
White's winning, man.
Yeah, but I'm talking about your mayo bollocks. Like nobody wants mayo, do they?
Yeah, they do.
No, but you've got other stuff like, as you said, aioli, blue cheese dip, cream sauce.
Aioli is mayo though. It's garlic
Yeah.
mayo.
It's just garlic mayo.
And don't get me started on fucking salad dressing.
That's a throwback.
You've got to have salad for the dressing, so I don't know how you've even tried it.
Well, I tell you about the time in Darwin when I tried. So I did lie. Sorry, I put my hand up. I lied earlier and said it was my first time trying salad. It wasn't. It was my second. I ended up trying a salad bowl in Darwin.
Was that on a date?
Oh, yeah, it was. Cheers, bud.
As if you've never been on a date. We're going to do a date episode soon.
True, fair enough.
Jesus Christ.
Had a salad on a date.
Yeah, I had a salad on a date.
Obviously, you didn't make it the second date after, I'm assuming. You probably fucking cried in front of her. And then
Cried in front of her over your salad. That's
she
a
was
rogue choice.
icked out by your hatred for salad.
I roll my hands up and say me eating a salad was a mental ick. Like, I was icking myself. Like, she's there. She's like, oh, you enjoying that? I'm like, yeah, fucking lovely. She's like, oh, try some of that ranch dressing. Yeah, go on then. But to be fair, it's my fault for being a bit of a simp in that situation, because I thought, here we go, 4 days on a piss, little date night, go for an Italian or something like that. So what do you fancy the food? Ah, I know the best spot in town for a salad bowl. Alright, aye.
Great choice.
Yeah, so but that's my fault. I should have fucking put my foot down and said, look, love, we're off an Italian. But no, I ended up eating a fucking. I do you know the worst part about that was fucking. She said, "Oh, I'll order for you." I was like, "Yeah, go on."
Ah.
I know, and the best.
That's
part,
so not you, though, isn't it?
No, I know. I was. Yeah, it was probably 7 months ago, so it was a different time.
Like, sidetrack before you crack on. Remember him in the Chinese?
Oh, Christ.
And like
Oh,
the,
yeah.
the fuss he kicked up because we've said, oh, we'll order this, we'll
Yeah.
order a few of these, a few of that. But it seems like fucking Smithy.
Smithy, I was going to say, she, yeah.
Pete's already thinking about my booners.
I hold my hands up. We're the famous Chinese night. It was poor form for myself.
Yeah, few apologies. Few apologies after that. Tasha, again, for the benefit of the
Yeah.
tape, Tasha just said you were a knob.
Yeah, I didn't cover myself in glory. I took a bit of apologising.
Chinese was good though, we ordered so
Chinese
much.
was fucking incredible.
I was
I've never
eating it
seen
till
anyone
Wednesday.
take as much home as you did, though.
Well, I spent $140 on myself, and I shouldn't have done it. Yeah, and that's enough.
Well,
But
how
I
much did it
did
come?
10.
How much did it come to?
Oh, it was hundreds.
220
Well,
if you had those
it's
two.
10 of us, wasn't it?
It was hundreds, but I think that was back when I was working in the mines, so I thought, oh, I fancy a Chinese, I'm ordering everything. But it was huge, wasn't it? It was getting ridiculous in the end. Food just coming and coming.
74 portions of salt and pepper chicken coming out.
Yeah, but only you could touch yours. And I don't think the girls were too impressed with that,
No,
were they?
I said, I mean, I put my hand up my shoulder.
Is that photo of Neve and she's like got her hands on her head like this?
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah, like, I didn't know how to share at the time. I do now.
Well, not long ago. Only about a year ago, wasn't it?
I don't want to make me look any better there. No, been some learnings, isn't it? There's been some
Yeah,
learnings.
well, it's just all part of the learning curve, isn't it? It's all you can
Cut
do.
a long story short, you'll never see me eating salad again. And when I was trying to guilt me into it.
Yeah, all the Chinese with
I
me.
bet if you go home now and you meet up with a certain someone and she says, "Do you fancy coming for a salad?" There's no way on earth you're saying no.
You know, yeah, I'm full of shit there.
Oh,
You might
Christ.
have to go on a fucking hike. It's not really me, but
Double whammy. Take him on a hike and give him a salad if you're watching.
yeah. I mean,
What else can we do? Put fucking mayo all over it.
Yeah, no red sauce.
No red sauce allowed.
And we're a Tottenham top on the way.
oh, I'd rather That's it, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's it.
Oh, fuck. I don't know. I might have to cut that. Just bleep that.
Yeah,
That's
pretty bad outside, so.
it's a great saying, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's your fault, that one.
I know. I say it a lot.
I know.
Great.
Yeah, no, I won't be wearing a Tottenham top. I can tell you after 3. We were on about that the other day, though, weren't we? Like, what would happen to us if, well, obviously, what's that? You having a stag?
Fucking
For
right,
your
yes.
wedding?
I don't want one, I gotta be honest, boys.
No
It's
one
not
wants
my
a
cup of
stag,
tea.
man, but you're having one.
Because no one enjoys it. Well, no, everyone enjoys it apart from
Well,
the
that's your
groom.
point, yeah.
Well, that's why I won't get married, see. Not
Purely
like,
for the stag.
Yeah, because, like, there's one boy in particular, Ash Thomas. You know, fucking one of my best mates, love about the bitch, but I wouldn't trust him in as far as I could throw him on a stag. He'd ruin
Yeah.
me. There's boys that want to murder me. There's boys that honestly would love to see me meet my demise.
They're probably waiting for your stag. For
To be
that
fair,
bit
you'd
of
have a
good
good go yourself, though. You just get yourself into these situations.
Oh, yeah, don't get me wrong. One thing I will have to admit is I don't help myself very much at all. Like, at all. But yeah, like, I've seen boys dressed up in gimp suits. Fucking one of the boys back on me had, like, one of them nose rings put through him, did he?
Oh, who's
I
that?
think it was Jack Seeker, wasn't it?
Did he fucking
Sure.
hell? That's horrendous.
Yeah, I remember Joe Williams on his stag, or his local stag. I can't remember where we went, but he had to start at the back of the bus, full fucking 50-seater bus, maybe a bit less. Start at the back of the bus. Everybody took their belt off, and he had to just do a lap down the bus. Everybody clouted him with a belt, and you had some fucking harsh bastards getting the fucking buckle side out, and I was like, Yeah, nah.
What's that? Like, what's the matter with blokes?
I've done that a
Like,
couple of
girls
times
just
in
wouldn't-
rugby, and
Girls would just go, "No, I'm not doing that," wouldn't they?
yeah, they just say no.
Like you know, blokes doing like you were just saying about
Initiations and
running down the bus and getting whipped by belts. Or you know, if I said, right, you got to do 6 halves because it's your birthday, you just be like,
Yeah,
I find it funny to watch.
Wouldn't
Yeah,
girls
I know.
get like dildos out and whack each other on the bus?
Maybe, but without the violence.
Yeah, just
oh,
There's no need.
Oh, steady on.
a tickle as opposed to a.
Well,
let's be careful here now. We're on thin ice for there.
you get a dark side of people coming out there, and people love that. They wait for that moment.
Yeah, the point
They
I'm
just
making
get
is that I
stuck in.
don't know, like I would be surprised if I ever felt love for a woman to the point I would have a stag.
Really.
Yeah.
But I just spend the whole time sleeping,
just
being too drunk, and it's just not worth it.
Absolutely, fella.
If we're doing an activity, I'll do that. We're going skiing or something. Or
Fuck yeah,
Fucking
what do you want to do?
skiing.
Yeah, go Vegas, is it?
That's the best part as well, isn't it? Like, oh, you don't, no, we won't pay. Don't pay for your trip, but we'll pay for your trip. Yeah, fucking hell. You be coming down here, we'll strap you to a chair by Edward side of hands. Flagging.
Absinthe.
Right, we don't want to kill him.
that's the point. See, I'll just be sleeping the whole time.
With
That's
that
just
absinthe.
pointless, man.
Yeah, awful
Awful.
beverage.
I've seen it catch fire.
Have you? Yeah,
Yeah,
they do that, don't they?
As in one of the boys, his old man got married, and funny enough, talking about Crocs in our first 2 episodes, he loved Crocs so much he bought a fresh pair of black Crocs for his wedding, and he walked down the aisle in black Crocs. Very
That's
comfortable,
criminal.
comfort's key.
That's
But
criminal.
either way, we were having absinthe shots and they were on fire, and one of the boys tipped it, and the table caught a bit on fire.
I'll tell a Prague story for it, because me and the boys went to Prague COVID started in March, and we managed to get a trip to Prague in July. It was a week before I had my knee op, and everything was open in Prague, no restrictions, and I nearly died of absinthe. Like literally, I say nearly died. It's a potential for me to have died of absinthe. I nearly fell overboard on a boat, and I got saved by a plant pot.
Where was the plant pod?
So, like, if you can imagine,
On the
so picture the Titanic, and there was like a top deck layer or whatever, and it was just like a little fucking fence to prevent you falling over. I did a shot of absinthe, and it fucking sent me south. Like.
You on the boat this time?
I'm on a boat this time. No, sorry, we'd done the shot of absinthe, and I felt alright, and then it just went south. So I got on the boat, and I'm like fucking stumbling, and there was nothing stopping me falling over. I fell into a plant pot which braced the fall.
What was on the other side? A big drop into the
Oh
harbour.
yeah, brown bread, like fucking. I don't exaggerate, but it maybe a 10-meter drop into the water. And I don't.
Is that you? Well, you can't swim.
know when you fucking blot off absinthe. No.
True, yeah. Swim like a fucking pebble. Like.
Yeah, so I sort of said to myself, I'll try and ease off the absinthe in the future. Like.
Oh yeah, and what's the other one? Sambuca. That stuff makes me sick.
I don't mind something.
Oh,
Vodka's worse,
that's the
isn't it?
licorice one, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
Tequila's the worst. People who like tequila. Tequila pineapple's nice.
Right, we are on a mental tangent there now. I think we better wrap up before it gets dark, boys.
Yeah.
Sausage date alarm's about to go off.
Is what alarm? Sorry, Tash.
Yeah.
Got somebody. Tosh got someone to be as well, so we better wrap up there. And then we better get for Yochi, haven't we? I haven't had one for about 2 weeks.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna have tonight. Probably all of it.
Take a photo with your cheese then. Show listeners what we got.
Yeah, we will.
Yo cheese.
Yo cheese. Say yo cheese.
We said that earlier, didn't we? What's the plural of yo cheese?
You'll try. Yeah.
That's just Yochi, surely.
Yeah.
But yeah, episode 10 done and dusted. Thank you for tuning in for all 10. Appreciate you coming back for more. Hopefully the next 10 will be better. As always, on the up. They've been good, but we can do better, I'm sure.
Yeah, we will. No, it's been a pleasure, and like we said, genuinely, thank you so much for all the positive feedback so far, and thank you for continuing to watch, listen, turn up for the walks. Like it's been class, and it's a joy to do it.
We're enjoying it, aren't we? We are enjoying it.
So, as usual, don't forget to give us a follow at Sunday Coffee Club on Instagram and TikTok. Same on YouTube, to be fair. If you haven't watched, this is the one to watch. Even if you've listened this far, probably not going to want to listen to all the shite again, so maybe just mute it and do something else. But
Have it on in the background.
I went on in the background, aye. And yeah, other than that, don't forget to like, subscribe, check us on your story, tell your mates, and check out our WhatsApp community, which is on our link tree and our Instagram bio. Anything to say, boys?
No, it just
Thank you, John.
yeah, thank you for listening and watching for now. And yeah, I'll
Bonjour.
Bonsoir.